My first experience, I internalized being black as a problem. And it came from not being taught what it was to be a black child, being in an all-white environment in a preschool. I remember I was 5 years old, and it was like an outdoor camp type place, and I was in the pool with some other kids, and I liked a guy, and he was white, and I didn't realize what that meant. And so I sent my friend, I said, go tell him I like him. And then she came back and she said, oh, well, he likes girls with long hair. My hair was braided at the time. I was like, well, I got that. So I was like, I'm gonna unbraid my hair, show him I have long hair. So, 5 years old. And I unbraided my hair, and then poof, I had this fro that was different from my white friend next to me who, in the pool, her hair was laid down. So I'm like, oh, what's happening? My hair's supposed to lay down when it's wet too. And it didn't. And I went underwater, and I remember her, and she was underwater with me, and I was like, help me make this stuff lay down. And it didn't. And I immediately got out of the pool with her, and I was like, ah, what does this mean? And then I got home, and it was like, for me, what became the typical black mom stuff, like, why you take your hair out? You know what I mean? Like, let's get this right real quick. I remember being home after that, my mom doing my hair again, and really having this conversation internally with my hair. And then growing up and having a perm, and then being in high school, I remember when I was 16, I circled back and I claimed my blackness. But from 5 to 16, black was a problem for me. It meant that there was a difference in my beauty, and I also had it mean later that I was poor, and that every black person in the world was poor, and that the only people that were beautiful and abundant and rich were white folks. So my narrative, you know, it was deep, and it was deep that it was so long, and then I had to reclaim, and then I went hard in my reclamation as well. That's a whole nother story, but yeah.